So I checked the other bloggers for this story. I don't know if any of them covered it. I didn't see it. You guys know me. I do a lot more stuff on the north side, some on the south side, but I'm from the north side, so I do more up north. We have a north side gang member who got into some stuff again that I didn't see any other reports on. So prosecutors said that a man on electronic monitoring for a felony gun case opened fire on a car near a busy uptown intersection last month. So uptown, Rogers Park, these are probably, the neighborhoods that are kind of like, other than the near north side, probably have the most gang activity of any neighborhoods on the north side, man. And I'm not counting, like I said, like the near north side where the projects are at, but no injuries were reported, but the shooting was caught on video. So the judge detained a guy named Don, okay, and I'll say his street name in a second. He was 27 as a safety risk and a flight risk during a court hearing. The surveillance video showed him, and his street name is TFG DonDon. So TFG, right over there, across from Hula Gang, off of Lawrence Avenue. He was walking near Argyle and Kenmore shortly before the shooting at 9:58 a.m. on June 23rd. Okay, now TFG and PBG were clicked up. People don't know, PBG, that's Pooh Bear Gang, that's all the way up in Rogers Park. But TFG is in Uptown, so they're like a mile, 2 miles apart. But, they get along. They used to get along with Hula Gang, but that's been over for like 8 years now. And now that beef is like back on. It used to be a beef, then it was a truce, and now it's back to a beef. So anyways, TFG, the war with them, they're GDs mainly, and Hula Gang is Stones. Then you got the foes, just the four corner houses, little four mob. Just to the east of that, I've showed their neighborhood in a lot of videos, and I'm on house arrest right now, guys, so I cannot show their neighborhood or any neighborhood right now with the camera. I'm gonna have to use Google Maps because I got no choice. But anyways, TFG DonDon was seen holding a gun in the video and recklessly firing the weapon at a black Nissan parked over in the 4900 block of North Kenmore, so that's just one block off of Lawrence. According to the report, so police said the vehicle was occupied, but they did not know who was inside. Investigators found 10 shell casings at the scene. The report said that additional video footage showed DonDon running from the scene and entering a residential complex connected to the building where he lives. So CPD detectives contacted the Cook County Sheriff's Office Electronic Monitoring Division to get the location history from his ankle monitor. So he was doing this with the ankle monitor on, bro. And I don't know how these ankle monitors with the state work, because mine, if I go outside a certain range, it's going to start to, the thing's going to start to beep. And then the probation officer is going to try to contact me right away. So according to police, the data showed that he was at the shooting scene at the time of the shooting. Now, you may ask, well, why didn't he just cut off his ankle monitor? I believe there's a wire that runs through the band on the ankle monitor, and if that's cut, it sends them an alert. My own probation officer had to adjust mine one time because it was too tight. So he had to cut the band, and he had to make a phone call before he cut the band to let them know what he was about to do. He couldn't just cut the band. So I think there is a wire that runs through that band, so if you try to cut it, you're going to get busted real fast, or they're going to swoop down. So according to police, the data showed that he was at the shooting scene at the time of the shooting. It also showed that his ankle monitor followed the path the gunman took after the shooting. So Chicago cops joined the sheriff's deputies to arrest him on, this is again a couple weeks back. He's charged with unlawful use of a weapon by a felon and aggravated discharge of a firearm toward an occupied vehicle. He's the 17th person accused of shooting, killing, or trying to shoot or kill someone in Chicago this year while on pretrial release. He was on electronic monitoring for a gun case that originated with a traffic stop. Okay, and this was back on December 7th of 2021. He was the front seat passenger of a vehicle that an Illinois state trooper stopped for traffic violations, and after he stepped out of the vehicle, the police found a loaded firearm on the seat where he had been sitting. The cops said they found a second loaded firearm on the center console, along with a large amount of cash and marijuana. His attorney has been fighting the case on Fourth Amendment grounds. So anyways, that's TFG DonDon, the latest update.